Hello, so I'm currently at the Millennium. We've not long arrived, me and my mum. We're both going to see the show tonight. I am very excited. I don't know much about the plot to it though. I've sort of kept it hush-hush. I haven't watched any spoilers, I haven't watched any reviews of the show yet, so I'm quite intrigued to what it's going to be about. And I'm really excited for it. Are you looking forward to it, Mum? Hello, so I've just brought my programme for the show tonight and the brochure. I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be amazing. This is my mum. We have a few minutes to go, so we thought we might as well just have a drink or something. And I've just picked up the souvenir brochure. And it smells really nice. Just thought I'd let you guys know. The brochure smells nice. Yeah, so in the last seats now, and I will get back to you in the interval.
In Prague? For a union tour.
Guys, it's the interval now and I am loving this show so much. What do you think?
Really good.
If it was on for another week, I'd come again, 100%. But I'm definitely booking to Swansea when it goes to Swansea. It's got a lot of heart to it. The songs are so uplifting, and it's really heartbeat. And Gary Barlow has just written the most amazing thing on the planet, and it's an incredible show. I am just loving it. It's phenomenal.
They go somewhere all the time.
We have just come out of a show. Oh my god, it was fantastic. Probably one of the best shows I've ever seen.
It was really good.
And I felt like I was at a Take That concert 100% because the story was amazing. It was beautiful and I just fell in love with it. It was one of my favourites.
I felt like I could identify with it.
Definitely.
I could identify with that.
I agree with you.
Brilliant.
I just loved it. I'm definitely going to watch it again 100%. So it's the next day now. I saw the show last night. It was phenomenal. Let's just start off with the story. The story is beautiful, it's stunning and made me feel very emotional, 100%. And as my mum said, you could definitely relate to the characters as well in the show, which is what I loved about this musical. You can relate to each character, you can relate to all of their personalities, and it's just a great show full of loads of heart, and Gary Barlow has truly written something special, which I do hope lasts a very long time on the road, and I do hope at some point makes its way to the West End. I think this will do really well in London, 100%. I know Take That as a musical before called Never Forget, which sadly didn't do so well, but I feel like I actually have the DVD for the past musical. I like it, it's not great, but I prefer the band to that one. I feel like it makes more sense, I feel like there's a plotline to it, and I just find it more relatable, this one, compared to that previous musical they did. But if you remember as well, Gary Barlow did a programme last year called Let It Shine on BBC One to find a group of boys to star as Take That in his new musical, The Band, which is what I went to watch. And the group of boys that won were actually the group that I wanted to win, so me and my mum both wanted all of them to win, which was amazing. And when I booked the tickets and then I found out that they won, I was really happy. And they were AJ, Curtis, Savio, Nick and Yazdan. They were all fantastic. There was only 2 people I had my eye on through the whole entire show, and that was Yazdan and AJ. I had my eye on them the entire time, and Curtis as well, because he reminded me of one of my brother's friends from back home. They were all fantastic. I feel like out of the 4 of them, you could only hear the 3 of them sing, if I'm being completely honest with everyone. But all the boys were brilliant. They each had their own little roles in the show as well. They weren't just playing the band, they were like cleaners, they were backup for some of the girls, and they were singing the Take That songs while they were doing their part, which I thought was really clever. And sort of a time-lapse story as well, which I forgot to mention. You go back in time to, I think, 1997, correct me if I'm wrong, and you get to see the girls when they're younger, and they have a 5th friend called Debbie, and she, I don't want to give too much away, but something happens to Debbie that I don't want to say, but they suddenly end up with the 4 of them, and they end up breaking friends, and they end up parting ways, and then later on in Act 1 they end Rachel, who was played by Thea Crystal, as the younger Rachel, and then when we do the time lapse to 2017 we see Rachel Lambert played by a woman called Rachel, which was quite a coincidence, and she was the star of the show for me. She was fantastic. I loved her personality to the character. I feel like a lot of women can relate to her character as well. Basically, her character wins a competition to Prague to see the band in concert, and she also has a husband who wanted to go with her, but she decides to meet up with girls from school that she's not seen in years, and they all end up going to Prague together, and they end up meeting each other after so and so many years, which is the whole point of the story really. And then we got Alison Fitz-Johnston, who played Claire. She was fantastic. Her character basically wanted to be a gymnast, but this is where the hilarious part of the story comes. You know when you say you're gonna do this career and stuff and you don't end up doing it? That's what it was, and it was hilarious. The whole audience was laughing. I loved her character so much, and another character I loved was Emily Joyce, who played Heather. She was phenomenal, and I don't know why, I saw a little bit of Meryl Streep in her. I do not know why, but I just saw a tiny bit of Meryl Streep in her. But I do feel like if they make this into a film, Meryl Streep should play Heather, 100%, or Sheridan Smith. And I found her really good. She was one of the highlights for me as well. Then Jaina McKenna played Zoe. She was amazing. And I'm just gonna say, the whole cast was stunning. I don't want to read them all out because they were all brilliant in their own way in this show, and I just loved it. 100% loved the show. And I highly recommend getting tickets. I will leave the links down below. It's a really heartfelt show with a lot of heart to it, and the story is beautiful, and it's told by Take That songs, which loads of people will probably already know, and which is the bonus point and the selling point of the show. and I just think that people should give this show a chance, 100%. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching my review on the band. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention in the vlog, there was a part at the end, I forgot the name of the song, but it was the last song at the end, which was beautiful the way it was done. They asked everyone to like take the torches of their phones out, and the whole of the Millennium Centre just lit up with torch lights, which was beautiful to see. I've been going to that theatre for a very long time now, and to see the Millennium Centre with an audience like it was last night was pretty special. And I'm not gonna forget this show. It's a beautiful show. Go see it. It's on tour across the country next March, so I will leave the links for tickets down below. Thank you guys so much for watching this quick review of the band, and I shall see you all very soon. Bye!